afternoon, YouTube. This is Slingblade Productions. My name is Alan. I'm coming at you from just outside Cleveland in the great Buckeye State. This is another episode of How I Would Book. This one for SummerSlam 2016. In this episode, I will be fantasy booking the show from pre-show to main event. I'll be booking this show the way I, as a fan, would want to see it. So, let's get to the pre-show. And for the pre-show, I will just concentrate on matches. So, how do you book pre-show matches for this show? I have the answer. And I will start with Carmella, Becky Lynch, and Naomi versus Natalya, Eva Marie, and Alexa Bliss to go on first. This is not to disrespect them, but because of the title matches booked for the show, you gotta put these matches on the pre-show. I would give them about 10 minutes for all to shine. I'd book the team of Carmella, Becky Lynch, and Naomi to go over in about 10 minutes. Your finish, submission by Carmella. Next, I would book Cesaro versus Sheamus in their first match in a best of 7 series. This again is not to disrespect them, but only because of all the scheduled title matches on the main show. I would give them 10 minutes with Sheamus going over, and your finish, a pinfall after a brogue kick. Next, I would book Enzo Amore and Big Cass versus Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens. This would be my main event of the pre-show. I would book Enzo and Cass to go over after a nice 10-minute match. And this would be... and the finish, a pinfall after a rocket launcher. This would be my pre-show. Now, we move on to the main show and the undercard matches. The main show will be filled with awesome matches. That's guaranteed. Any of these matches could be a headliner on paper, given the star power involved. So, how do you book the main show? I have the answer. I will start with the undercard. The undercard. How do you book the undercard matches for a show with potential headliners from top to bottom? With all the title matches scheduled, it's going to get boring having all the titles on the line, one after the other. What do? I have the answer. I would book the New Day versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. I would book Gallows and Anderson to go over so that the New Day can progress as single stars. Your finish, a pinfall after a magic killer. I would follow that with Rusev versus Roman Reigns. This is the U.S. title match. I would book Roman to go over after a 10 to 15 minute war with Rusev. Your finish, pinfall after a pair of spears. Follow that match with AJ Styles versus John Cena. AJ Styles going over in 10 to 15 minute classic. Your finish, submission with a calf killer. Or is he calling it the calf killer or the calf crusher now? I forget. I think it's the calf crusher. But either way, it's a submission move. Let's move on to the mid-card. How do you book the mid-card matches on a show of potential headliners? I have the answer. And I'm going to start with booking The Miz versus Apollo Crews. This is, of course, the Intercontinental title match from SmackDown. I would book Apollo Crews to go over in a 15 to 20 minute war. And your finish, a pinfall after a standing moonsault. After that, I would book Sasha Banks versus Charlotte, with Sasha going over in a 15 to 20 minute wrestling clinic by both women. And your finish, a submission after a bank statement. This would be my short mid-card. Let's move on to the main event matches of the evening. Alright, so how do you book the main event matches for a card of potential headliners? I have the answer. And I would start with booking Dean Ambrose versus Dolph Ziggler to go first. I would book this match to go 25 to 30 minutes with Dolph Ziggler going over your finish. Pinfall after a super kick. I follow that match with Brock Lesnar versus Randy Orton. I would give this match 30 to 35 minutes. I would have Brock Lesnar go over in this match. And your finish, a pinfall after 2 F5s. I would finish this show with Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor. I would book Finn to go over after a 35 to 40 minute classic. And your finish, a pinfall after a triad of coup de grace. And that, YouTube, is how I would book SummerSlam. I want to thank you for all the support that you've been giving me by viewing my videos. You guys have been awesome. Tomorrow, I will be doing my preview and predictions video for NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 2. Saturday, I will be doing my preview and predictions video for SummerSlam, as well as a live reactions and review for TakeOver. Sunday, I will be doing my live reactions and review for SummerSlam. Having said that, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, comment below how you would book SummerSlam from start to finish. I will answer your comments as I see them. Make sure to share this video all over social media and tell your friends about this channel. 100 subscribers by Survivor Series gets you a special video. It is that video, the Google Hangout live review of SummerSlam or Survivor Series 1997. And with that in mind, have a great day. I will see you guys tomorrow. This has been Slingblade Productions. I am Alan. I am coming at you from just outside Cleveland, Ohio. I will see you guys later.